there you guys, welcome back. We're in the midst of a Amaryllis jungle, it seems, here. I've got so many Amaryllis I don't even know what to do with. They're all kind of resting by the window or by the door. I brought them over to the table here just to show you what's going on. Many of you wanted to see updates and I've been putting it off, mostly because I've been more busy than I've expected. Yeah, so I thought I'd bring you along, show you what's blooming, what's almost ready to bloom, and I thought we would take a moment and go through the bags of Amaryllis bulbs that we haven't planted. Yeah, that's right. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pots I've already planted Amaryllis, and they're doing beautifully. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more bags of bulbs to plant. Somebody might have a problem. Yeah, so anyway, there's a lot to go over here. There's many different stages of flower here. This one here was the neon. It is now finished flowering. So I'm just going to trim this old flower spike back almost to the bulb. I'm leaving about an inch from the bulb. This papilio is finished blooming as well. I'm just going to chop that off. There might be some seed development going on here, but I doubt it. I find that these seed pods, or the pods, tend to swell up a little bit and then they tend to shrivel up and die. I don't want to produce seeds at the moment from this. I want to size up the bulb a little bit more. So I don't want it to produce seeds anyway. It takes way too much energy to produce seeds. So we're going to get rid of that. The papilio is starting to produce leaves, so soon I'll be able to increase watering. I have watered them when the soil has been very, very dry. Not watering substantially, but just enough to moisten the soil. Don't want it to stay wet for too long if the roots aren't developing, as I've mentioned before. This one is the yellow garden. And these garden collections from Royal Colors are fantastic. This plant here has, I don't know whether you can see, but there's a flower spike here that's just about to open. There's 2 other flower spikes back here that it's hard to see. Well, I can see them, but you're on the other side of the room. So one thing that I like about these multi-flowering Amaryllis is the fact that they have lots of blooms and they bloom over a longer period of time. But what I also don't like, what I don't like about these is they tend to the flowers are really dirty when they finish. So you end up having like with this striped garden one, it used to look phenomenal, and it still does. But when you have all the dead flowers in amongst the nice flowers, it really makes it look ratty. So what you want to do is go through and just remove all of the finished flowers. You can do this especially if you're not looking to produce seeds. Just remove all the unsightly fading flowers, and it will make way for the new fresh ones to produce the show, and it'll look so much nicer with fewer flowers but pretty flowers rather than the fading yucky ones. Let me just do this last one here. And so I've got another, this is Red Garden. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes on it. That is absolutely amazing. I am blown away by the quality of these bulbs. So what you're going to want to do after they finish blooming, and you can't see me, I'm tall, but I'm not that tall to be behind these things. You're going to want to remove the flower spike after it's all done, and then you're going to want to grow these out for 6, maybe even 7 months. You want to have them really feed the bulb. You want to have the leafy growth be strong and healthy, and you want to fertilize and water regularly, and you want to give it as much light as you can. If you have the means, put them outside over the summertime. Let them size themselves up. The bigger you can make that bulb, the more bloom spikes you'll receive. Hopefully you get 1, but hopefully even more you get 2 or 3. or in this case maybe 5. This isn't all on one bulb, however, but still, they will multiply and you'll get a beautiful show. So the more care you put into it, the more reward you get from it. So this one is what one is this one? This one is Samba. I'm very excited to see this one. I'll have an update when this one blooms. And this one is Barbados. That will be beautiful. So yeah, I'm very excited. Let me see if I could give you a little bit of a close-up on these 2 flowers that are open right now. Really, really cool. And yeah, let's open up some of these bags. Actually, I'll bring you a little bit closer while we do that. Okay, so here is the evergreen Amaryllis. It's very exciting to see this one. This one I've got to pull out very, very soon and plant. As you can see, it's got a flower spike developing, and it's leaning. I could probably plant the bulb like this, but I want to plant it straight up. So don't worry if your flower bud has a big kink in it. They will travel towards the light, so just make sure to plant it so that you'll have to turn it relatively frequently. If you've grown Amaryllis or you are growing Amaryllis right now, you know that they grow a couple of inches a day, it seems, and they really move to the light. Sorry, I'm talking with my hands and I'm a little off camera. So this one will have to get planted in the next couple of days. I might do a video on that because I just bought some beautiful pots. This one is a red Amaryllis. Only have 1 bulb of this one. This one's not doing anything just yet. Looks really healthy. I don't see any leaf development. I don't see any bud development. So that one is good. We can wait a little while with that one. This one is Black Pearl. I'm going to be planting these out in the vegetable garden this year. I'm going to make a spot just for Amaryllis. I want to really size these up. This Black Pearl, really, really small. When I got them, they were maybe about this big, so 3-4 times the size of what they are now. They've really decreased in size, so I need to find a way to size them up. I've been putting them at the side of the house, but that doesn't seem to be enough sun to really make them thrive. Also, they were in old soil, so it could be they just need a refresh. So anyway, I will keep you updated on how these grow. So far, it's just the evergreen that is needing to get repotted. Or not repotted, actually potted. These ones here are Amaretta. These ones here are a smaller variety, so the bulbs are naturally smaller. These are actually sizing up really, really well. We've actually got a baby one starting to grow here. You can't really see it, but just underneath the skin, it's bulging out the side. That'll be a baby. These ones were neglected. These ones were in my mom's basement for a few years, and they were nearly nothing when I got them. So they're sizing up really, really nice. Let's try this one. This one is an Amaryllis question mark. This one here doesn't have any new growth. That's wonderful. I don't have space for all of these to grow all at once, so to have only one open at the moment or trying to grow is more than enough for me at the moment. This one is a Cybister La Paz. These ones are considered to be like the spider Amaryllis, the ones with the really fine, ornate petals. Kind of like the Papillo, but more fine, more spider-like. This one isn't really growing. I've got some green leaf happening, so I could pot this up anytime and it would be okay to start growing, and it might even produce a flower spike after the leaves are started. And the last one, this one's a heavy one. This one is Scarlet Baby. This one was beautiful last year. I don't see any bloom spikes, but I am noticing some swelling off to the side. I'm noticing a lot of swelling in this section here. So there might be some development going on, and it just hasn't reached the surface yet. So this one is really heavy in comparison to the others. So anyway, this has been an update on the Amaryllis. Stay tuned for more as they progress. I've got lots of flowers that are still left to come out, but these, very excited for. Anyway, happy growing, everyone, and stay tuned for more. Really long time, and the gentleman that I purchased this from told me that they could be deflasked anytime, and he said probably sooner rather than later. Anyway, it is now